Hello, my chariots. Welcome back to a chariot soul message that I have for you today. This is not a pick a card reading. These are loving messages for the collective. If you find yourself here, you just may need to hear what it is that we're talking about. I just deal the cards and whatever comes out and whatever messages need to be given, that's what I do. All right. So if we get started, if I can ask you to take in a deep breath right now. And just be still, go within. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I am a divine, loving being. So I'm going to take, let's see, I'll take two. This is the Moonology Oracle. I'm going to take two cards from this deck. And then the other one, I believe, is Soul Journey. And we'll get started and see what it is that's coming through here. As I'm pre-shuffling, what I'm feeling, whoever I'm connecting with, there's a feeling of a lack of love that somebody's struggling with right now. So let's see if we can figure out what messages we need to deliver. And then this is the Soul Journey. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. There's something that's coming through that whoever I'm connecting with, they're very worried. All right. I feel a tremendous sense of worriness. And I feel that, whoever I'm connecting with, you're denying at this point that worried, and even though we all do it, it doesn't help the situation. So whatever is going on in your life right now, and it could be something, that your family is struggling with. You and your loved ones are safe. Spirit is asking you to take a deep breath, right, to breathe, and that really all this is calling for is a little bit of grounding, right, with the continued belief of having spirit by your side. All right. I'm feeling some like flightiness in regards to whatever the situation is about, flightiness in the fact that you, you're sort of, your feet have left the ground, is what I'm hearing in regards to the situation. And it's time to step back down into this present moment. So let's see what's going on here. I'll pull some tarot cards and we'll see if we can dive in. What I'm hearing is there's something that you're really worried about and it's all in your head. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, wow, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a fear here in regards to my chariots. There's a strong fear here in regards to family, for new opportunities that exist and are waiting for you. And yet I feel that there's this sense that you're holding back in regards to something. And it's a time that you can bring creativity and excitement and that happiness and joy into your life. Something that you physically experience here in this moment in time. It's as if these gifts are here, these opportunities for you and your family, and you're not allowing, you're in denial about something. You're holding everyone back. And Spirit is here to remind you that you're so very loved. You're safe. Okay? Your loved ones are safe. You just have to be a little practical about the situation. The King of Cups. That's Scorpio energy. The Knight of Swords. And the Page of Cups. This is interesting because we're talking about, with this Ten of Pentacles, can represent family to me at times. And then the clarifying cards that I'm pulling out, are all court cards. We have a King of Cups here. We have a Knight of Swords, and we have a Page of Cups. There's some sort of, I almost feel, whoever I'm connecting with, if you have family, you have children, you're holding them back from wanting to experience the things that they need to, out of, out of a fear of somehow being hurt or them being hurt. We have this fatherly figure here, this King of Cups energy that's coming through, looking at these children, this Knight of Swords and this Page of Cups, and both of them in their own ways want to experience life in ways that I feel that you're not allowing them to do so. Now, the King of Cups is Scorpio energy. We also have the Page of Cups here, which is that cup energy. And the Knight of Swords, which is the air energy. I I feel like almost one of these children, is even, not, they could even be flying off the handle at times because of the way that you respond to a certain situation in the household. The Sun, the Three of Swords, and Temperance. The situation's calling for patience. I feel that, you have to believe and trust in spirit that everything's going to be okay. I feel like there's someone here that's heartbroken over some decisions that have been made. And I feel that you just want to make sure that your children are happy, or whoever it is that you're taking care of here, in your household, or what your situation is. You want them to be able to enjoy happiness. And yet what I'm feeling is almost like there's this very overly protective type of energy that's coming through. And Spirit's here to tell you today that the message is that you need to breathe and you need to relax a little bit. So the Four of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing here is, we have the Seven of Swords on the bottom, that there's opportunities that whoever I'm connecting with, you're going to miss out on. All right. You have to loosen your grip is the message that's strongly coming through. Loosen the rein. There's too much here, my Chariot, whoever I'm connecting with, of you taking control. And what I'm feeling then is from your children, there's this sense of like they're withdrawn, they're withdrawing. Okay, if I can get that word out. What is being called for at this time with the Three of Pentacles here is teamwork and collaboration. And what they're feeling, they don't feel that this family unit is teamwork. They don't feel like you all work together. There's too much that you're holding on to. And because of that, if this continues in this manner, you're going to have a lot of missed opportunities with your children. All right. That's a very specific message that's coming through. So take it how it resonates. It's a collective reading. If this has nothing to going on with you or your situation, it's perfectly fine. You can kindly back out and go check out the other readings. This is specifically that's someone's having a hard time managing their household. All right. There could be chaos, there could be drama, conflict, and fights. And it's because, this could be a single parent type situation that's difficult. And you're trying to do everything and take the reins and hold on. But in reality, you're holding on too tight. And it's causing a strain on the relationship with your children. Okay. And because of that, they're pulling back and they're becoming hot and cold, and they're not enjoying this collaboration of what goes on in this environment. So you are being asked to take that deep breath. All right. To take a deep breath and breathe and try to enjoy life a little bit more with them, instead of this fear and this denial that you're in, and not allowing them to be able to express themselves the way that they want to and enjoy life the way that they want to. Now, don't get me wrong, you're still the parental guidance of, your children, or whoever it is that you're caring for here. But the main message is, there's certain boundaries. Like, yes, you have to guide your children and give them the discipline that they need, but life is also about being lighthearted and having fun and enjoying things. And in this situation, I feel that joy is lacking. So let's see then. Let's also I want to get some tea leaf and some power of, I think this is the power of love. So let's see what's being called for in this situation. I mean, we definitely know that we need to start to recognize something that you're in denial about. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. And I also feel like your children do as well. All right. And what's happening is because of this situation, they feel very suffocated, is the feeling that's coming through right now. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. I feel like that's very important. It's time for you to come within yourself and recognize perhaps some of the things that you need to change and how you can encourage, okay, your family to grow as they're supposed to. Right? You don't want to shelter them. You don't want to hold them back from different experiences. You want them to be able to grow up so that as adults they can become independent and they have their own lessons and journey in this here and now. Let's get one more. And forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. And I feel that that's important right now because what's coming through is you need to be kind to yourself. You need to be gentle. Your children love you. They'll forgive you for whatever situation that's been going on. Children are resilient in that way because they want to be loved so much. And you need to be compassionate with yourself. If you were holding on too tight or extra hard on them, I know you were doing it out of love. So you can be gentle and compassionate with yourself and forgive yourself for taking those actions and now recognize what it is that you need to change and move forward. Okay, and move forward in this present moment. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. So you see, that's what's this current situation is being called for right now. Love. All right. Let's get some tea leaf cards and see if there's anything specific that may fall out in regards to the situation. I took 3 here. The bird perched, waiting for news, a package, a letter. The bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And the lobster, a financial pinch. So look, maybe you've been waiting for something, maybe things have been tough financially for you right now. And because of that, you felt the need to pull in the reins here. And you've kind of become this bull, this stubborn bull. And there's some things that you feel that you don't want to stand down to, that you are the caretaker of this family. And I very much understand that. I feel the message that's coming through today, though, is that how your children are seeing this situation. So maybe you're in a financial pinch, but that doesn't mean that you can still come together. I know that can be stressful, but what your children are feeling, okay, in this situation, is that they're being excluded from them being able to enjoy the ages that they are, that they're not adults yet, they're children, right? And I feel like there's this feeling coming through where they just want that moment in time where you are enjoying them, and they can tell that that hasn't existed, for some time now. So even though you're waiting for something, you're waiting for something that's going to change your financial path, or things are going to get better money wise. There's still this message coming through that I'm feeling. Of the need that your children still need to hear that they're loved, that they're adored. Okay. They're lacking those compliments that I feel they're craving at this moment. All right, so let's see here. We're going to close out the reading. I'm going to see what energy, what light worker needs to walk with you from Keepers of the Light at this time. But let's get some charms before we close out, just to see if anything specific is coming through here besides this lobster, the bull, the bird. Interesting that all animals came out. So if you're looking for another sign or a confirmation, now's the time to ask. That there. So we have the sloth. We have a cake. We have the letter Q, and I just heard quiet. I don't know if things have been too noisy. That's interesting. We have the fairy coming out. I feel like, again, there's this craving of playfulness. We have a triangle here. We have the number 6. And we have this heart here that talks about being perfect. And we have Capricorn. And we have Aquarius. We have also a crescent moon, as well as the Eiffel Tower. So, I'm feeling like if you're feeling sluggish in any way, slow, just because of the way things are unfolding, I feel that there's this message coming through that Spirit's saying that's okay. All right. The main thing here is taking that time to recover within yourself so that you can show your children, there's almost this energy of like you're feeling so overburdened at the moment that they're not able to enjoy you, right? And that's what I feel is needed, very much at this time. Just wanted to look up too, as far as, oh, it's not here. Like I'm feeling with like, I'm not sure what this cake represents. I was thinking about, I feel drawn to this cake. It's almost like, was there a birthday missed or a celebration that saddened one of your kids because they were not able to have it? Maybe you're not traveling much. There's, like where your children, I don't mean to far away places, but just there's places that your kids want to see, that they haven't been. They want to explore things that they haven't been. But those are your charms that are coming through today. All right. So I'm going to close out from Keepers of the Light and see who needs to walk with you at this time during this situation. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increasing. All right, let me just see if there's anything from the book, anything else that you need to know. It's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of if it's not meant to be and focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. And just like your message, you are safe. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflicts. When obstacles arise, know that they are just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way. To increase your connection to him, you might want to chant in Sanskrit, which I'm not, let's see, Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. That's Sanskrit. I'm not sure if I butchered any of those words or not, but I do feel that the message that has been given to you is an infinite abundance within itself. All right. And that reminder that spirit is here with you during these times of hardness, and that you do have the ability to change your current situation for the things that we talked about today that need changing. All right, my chariots. So I am going to leave the reading here. If it resonated at all with your situation, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you again at the next reading. Bye.